Welcome to the Connorsville operation of Sapa Extrusions, part of the world's largest aluminum profile company. This facility, with more than 170,000 square feet under one roof, is one of North America's most automated plants. Here, aluminum is extruded into hundreds of different shapes, fabricated, and shipped to customers in a wide range of industrial and consumer markets. We want you to have a safe and enjoyable tour of our facility. Visitors should recognize that there are many potential hazards at this plant, ranging from mobile equipment to powerful production equipment, and of course, to very hot and sharp metal. We work hard to protect you, but you also share a responsibility to protect yourself by following these safety instructions. Upon arrival, all visitors will sign in to our visitor's log. We will issue you a visitor's card to keep with you until you sign out at the end of your visit. This card is valid for 1 year. Now let's review the proper clothing to be worn in the plant. Long sleeve shirts and long pants are required. Dresses, skirts, or shorts should never be worn. Loose-fitting clothing, ties, and scarves are not permitted. If you do not have the correct clothing, your guide will make it available. For your safety, we provide several items of personal protective equipment. During your time in the plant, you are required to wear the following items: steel-toed safety boots with metatarsal protection, snap-on foot and/or slip-on protectors, a hard hat, easily adjustable to your size. Long hair must be tucked into your hard hat or the back of your clothing. Hearing protection. Safety glasses with side shields. In some areas, such as our dye shop and dye caustic cleaning room, a face shield or other special equipment may be required. If this is the case, your guide will assist you. Only stud-type earrings and necklaces that can be contained within your shirt may be worn. No other jewelry is permitted. Please note that all cans, bottles, and butane lighters are prohibited at the Connorsville operation. This is because the introduction of any item that contains even a small amount of liquid into molten metal can cause an explosion. Similarly, never dispose of cigarettes, cans, cups, or other trash into a scrap bin. Please use designated trash containers. In the plant, there are several categories of hazards that are important to safeguard against. These include mobile equipment, such as forklifts, pallet trucks, and side load fork trucks are used extensively throughout the plant. In a fork truck or in the side load fork truck, a portion of the operator's frontal vision is obscured. So always walk on the side of the aisle, staying within the marked or protected walkways. And be sure to look both ways before stepping into a mobile equipment aisle. When near any mobile equipment, please stay at least 7 feet back from the equipment and the load, whether it is a crane, forklift, or a combi lift. Wait until the operator makes eye contact with you and signals you to proceed. Overhead cranes. When you enter an area, make sure no cranes are traveling overhead. If there are, make sure they have cleared the aisle area before you proceed. Never walk, stand, or work beneath a suspended load or a spreader bar, regardless of whether it is moving or stationary. If a crane is in the area, wait until the operator makes eye contact with you and signals you to proceed. Many types of production machinery and equipment are in use. Their potential hazards include moving parts, pinch or catch points, and hot surfaces. Do not assume that any machinery is not operational. Unless you are specifically authorized to approach such equipment and are accompanied by your guide, such items should be viewed only from a safe distance. Also, be alert in any electrical hazards. During your visit, it is unlikely that you will be exposed to high-voltage energy sources like this, but you should still be aware of our safety procedures. Do not park or store items under high-voltage lines. Throughout your visit, stay on marked and guarded walkways, and be cautious of any uneven or slippery floor surfaces. On stairways, always use handrails. Areas of the plant may be marked with yellow or red barricade tape. Yellow barricade tape means that extra care is needed, and you must be aware of all hazards if you enter the area. Red barricade tape represents danger. Never cross red tape or enter the area it identifies. We want you to realize the dangers inherent in the aluminum extrusions you will see in our plant. All forms of aluminum in our facility can be dangerous. Extrusions may appear to be cool, but in fact can be very hot. You cannot tell from the appearance of the metal. The aluminum at any temperature may also have razor-sharp edges or sharp burrs. When in the plant, keep the gloves you have been issued with you and never touch any of our products, even when fully cooled, without proper hand protection. In our fabrication department, there is large punching equipment and powerful saws. Only trained operators should ever operate or touch any of these pieces of equipment or dies. Please keep a safe distance from all operations. We process long and awkward parts. These parts may be unstable during the packing process. Please be aware of sharp edges and pinch points. Please ask your guide before touching any parts and ensure that you are wearing the appropriate hand protection. Let's talk about what to do in the event of an emergency, such as a medical, fire, tornado, or chemical emergency. If you need assistance, please contact your Sapa guide immediately. Your Sapa guide will supply you with his or her contact information, so you can contact them in the event you need assistance. If you need immediate emergency assistance, you can use any phone in the location to call 911. Simply pick up any phone and press any of the line keys and dial 911. In the event of an evacuation or any other special evacuation circumstance, an alarm will sound. The evacuation alarm sounds like this. Immediately proceed with your Sapa guide to the nearest meeting area and await further instructions. In the event of a tornado emergency, an alarm will sound. The shelter alarm sounds like this. Immediately proceed with your Sapa guide to the nearest tornado shelter and await further instructions. Here are some additional guidelines to follow during your visit. If you are driving on our property, be alert for other vehicle traffic and obey the outdoor speed limit of 10 miles per hour. Please use seat belts. Obey all stop signs and yield the right of way. Enter and leave using authorized access gates and park only in designated locations. Cell phones are not permitted when driving unless they are equipped with a hands-free device. Cameras and video recorders are not permitted on the premises unless prior permission is obtained from our facility management. Smoking is only permitted in designated areas inside or outside the building. Signs clearly identify locations where gas cylinders or flammable liquids are present. Smoking is not permitted in these areas. Always extinguish and discard your smoking materials in proper receptacles, not in trash bins or other containers. Thank you for your attention to this safety video. Throughout our operation, safety is our top priority. You'll notice how much time and care we devote to it. So we appreciate your compliance with this important information. We are honored to have you as our guest at Sapa's Connersville operation, and hope that your visit is interesting and enjoyable.